Hello everyone. I hope I'm audible to all of you. Can you please confirm the same in the chat window? Okay. Thanks Venkat for the confirmation. So today we are going to discuss, of course, about the introduction to manual testing. So before we start, can I know how much of you know already about the testing? What is testing? How it happens? All these things. How many of you know about it? Can I please get the confirmation? How many of you know about the testing? I and also see your screen. Thanks, Venkat. So Venkat knows a little bit. I think we have so many attendees here. So please confirm from your side also others. That's fine, Venkat. Your answer will help me to understand your needs, okay, and how what you expect from the session, okay, and it will also help me in planning the session for you. Okay, so this is not going to be very hard coded like this is the only thing which I am going to cover. Okay, so based on the input that the students have, I will design the session. Okay, so that's why I'm asking this question. So please answer. How many of you know about the testing? I have received the answer from Venkat till now. I'm having some knowledge. Okay. Yes, sir. What is the meaning of yes, sir? I don't know actually. Abhigali. You know or don't know? I don't know because this is itself is not clear. Okay. I'm having some knowledge. Right. 11 attendees are there right now. I am sure that the number will increase in 10 minutes time. So please answer more. I need more answers. Know a little bit. Okay. So till now I have received some answers and all of them know little bit about testing. Okay. Okay. So what I get from the answers, everyone knows about the testing little bit. Okay. So everyone knows testing, but they only learn little bit. So that's why they have started attending the class so that they can understand the topic in depth and of course to be employable in their industry, right? So this is how I'm going to take because others are not answering. Fine. So in today's session, we are going to discuss few of the things like what is software testing, okay, and why software testing, and how to do the software testing. Okay, so today's session is going to be dedicated on these questions only. Whenever we start any new topic, any new topic you take across the world, so while reading about it, while understanding about it, there are two, three main questions that you should concentrate on. What that topic is, why you have to study it, and how to do it. Okay, these things will basically clear all your concept in any of the topic, right? So today we are going to discuss about these three requirements of software testing. Okay, so when it comes to what is software testing, so any one of you who knows about little bit about software testing, can you answer what is software testing? What is software testing? Anyone want to speak? I will unmute them. What is software testing? Testing application with respect to requirements. Okay. Before a software is launched, it has to be tested. Good. Both the answers are correct, but that is not actually what software testing is. Okay. To meet the expectation, right? This is also a very good answer. Okay. So let's forget about the software testing. Fine. For a minute, let's forget about what is software testing. Let us concentrate on what is testing. Okay. So all of us are using some smartphone or the other, right? So when we buy the smartphone, what we do, even though uh, we have started a lot of things buying online, but online also we take a lot of things. What is memory? This is the first thing we have started testing, right? Checking, not testing. This is not testing. Then we check about the camera quality. Okay. What is the camera quality that it is giving? Okay. And then comes of course the screen size. These are the major things we check while buying any phone. Maybe some of us are inclined towards Android, some of us are inclined towards iPhone. That is another thing. But be it iPhone or Android, you will check three, four major things in all the phones, right? So after looking for these specifications also and ordering it on e-commerce website, whenever the phone comes, what is the first thing that all of us check? What is the first thing that all of us check? Be it maybe some of us may have the costliest phone available with us, the iPhone 12 right now. But even if you are taking the iPhone 12, what will the first thing you will check while unboxing it? This is a very fun question, right? Turn on, right? So power button is the first thing we will check. Whatever phone we are buying, first we have to check the power button, right? Power on off is working or not. First you will on it, then you will off it to check it is working perfectly or not. Yes or no? Okay, so this is the most critical feature of any smartphone available in the market, right? So that's how the testing happens. Okay, so why I took this example, the reason behind it is when you are testing the software also, there are few of the critical features which you have to check always. Okay, and in these smartphones also, these kind of testing happens before launch. This is known as hardware testing. This is not software testing, what you guys just did. Powering on the camera, or sorry, powering on the mobile phone. It is not a software testing, it's a hardware testing. So testing itself in a IT industry is of two types: hardware testing and software testing. Okay, so of course hardware testing is more mechanical, so you will not have a very good career out of it, but that kind of testing also happens. There are few people who are testing these phones before it is getting delivered to you. Okay, so be it any product, be it mobile phone, be it a laptop, be it I can any of the thing which I can see right now. Okay, even if you are buying any table, suppose we are using the computer table, all of us, we have ordered this table. When it comes, we test it first of all. Okay, how are the corners? Is it smooth or not? If I can take my computer on it or not. Okay, it should not be sliding towards one end. All these things we test, right? And before coming to you, the carpenter also tests. On the basis of the knowledge, everyone is doing some kind of testing, right? So testing is not only related to software. Okay, testing is not only related to software. Even food is getting tested, right? So the food that we eat, the restaurants and everything, they have their testing organization which tests if the food is meeting the hygiene criteria or not. Otherwise the restaurant will get shut down. That's how it happens, right? So testing is everywhere, right? Testing is everywhere. Testing is what? Now I will again ask the definition from all of you in next 10 seconds. What is testing? I need the answer in next 10 seconds. To check the quality. Very good, Venkat. Testing is to meet product expectation. Very good, Rachna. Okay. So what is testing now? It is more clear to you guys now, right? So testing is to make sure that the product is meeting the criteria. Okay. I want you guys to learn in such a way that after this class you are not revising my videos. I don't want it actually. You should understand everything in the 1.5 hour which I'm going to give you. Product is meeting its expectation. That's what testing is, right? Forget about all the technical definitions. Okay. Forget about all the technical definitions of what is software testing and all those stuffs. You can forget about it. Okay. So this is the definition which I liked. Testing is testing is to make sure that product is meeting its expectations. That's it. There are certain expectations from you. If you are meeting it, yes, this is QA passed. If it is not meeting, it is QA failed. Okay. QA is another interesting word. Maybe I will not discuss it today, but let's make it test fail. Okay. So if the product is meeting the criteria, it's test pass. If it is not meeting, test fail. So this is what testing is. Right? Clear? What is testing? Everyone clear? What is testing? Any doubt? Any doubt on this? What is testing? Any doubt? Anyone? I will keep on asking the questions. So you cannot actually join this session and keep on slipping for next 1 hour. You will have to be interactive. So far, all good. That's good. Okay. So let's come to the definitions that we have now. Process to make sure that the product is great. We already discussed. Practice that makes sure the functions are working. I think it's perfect. Like we took the example of um, dining table, computer table. Then we took the example of phone. Okay. So they are supposed to do some functions. If they are working fine, then yes, the product is good. Otherwise, it is not good. That's what the testing is. Enhance the user experience. This is important. What is user experience? Part of SDLC that gives confidence on the product being made. Okay, so I will take the fourth point first, then I will come to the third point. Okay, so it is a part of SDLC that gives the confidence of the product being made. So okay, so every one of you must be aware, like there is something known as SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle. So when it comes to technical term, when it comes to software testing, okay, till now I was discussing about testing. Now, when it comes to software testing, then how you will define the software testing? Software testing is a part of the SDLC. SDLC is Software Development Lifecycle that gives confidence on the product being made. All other definitions which I gave is also correct. Okay, because software is only a subset of the world we are living in. Okay, so all the examples which I took, all the definitions which I told you about the software testing, that hold goods here also. Okay, fine. Then now comes to third point, enhance to idea to enhance the user experience. Okay, so for this let's again take the example of this diagram. I will discuss in next maybe after 2 minutes, the diagram which I have given here. Okay, so let's come to this point, idea to enhance the user experience. Okay, so let's take the example of uh, Android phones only. Okay, let's not go into iPhones. So in Android phones also, we have the phones available in 5,000 also. Okay, we have the phones available in 10,000 also. All these are INR. If okay, and we have the phones available at 50,000 also. Okay, there are some phones at 1 lakh also, but let's not go to that point. We have three different sets for the Android phone only. The operating system of all these phones are same. So why they are charged different? Why they are charging different? Why some phone is so costly? Why some is very cheap? Why some laptops are cheap, why some laptops are costly, what is the difference between all these things, why it happens? And that's correct. Specifications, that's also correct. Hardware difference, that's the same as specification, correct. So there is one major thing also, like if you see, like in all the premium things available in the market, performance, that's a very good point, Venkat. Okay, so they all have very good user experience. What is user experience? What is your user's view towards your, what is the user view towards your product? That's basically user experience, right? How users are experiencing your product. Okay, you have ordered something, and if you are finding it good, then your user experience is good. If you are not finding it good, then your user experience is bad. Okay, so if you will not do the testing, if you will not do the testing of your product, then your user experience will of course be bad, right? You are not caring about the users, then only you are not doing the user experience testing, right? So testing is also a idea to enhance the user experience. Okay, clear? All these 4 points are clear. What is software testing? What is software testing? Everyone is clear. Good. Okay. So now comes this. See, this. See, software testing is also important. It should come into the why point basically, but I have put it here. That's fine. See, the developer has created something. He can see 4 slides here, right? One, two, three, four. But what tester can see? Three. So tester is basically your user. Okay. In the software development life cycle model, okay, this tester is your user. How the users are going to use your software, this person is going to define that. Okay, so that is software testing basically, right? Let's go to the next part now. Why software testing? Most of the answers we have already taken. Why software testing? Because developers and business analysts are human. It's not an ideal world. Customers are king, diversified uses. Okay, so first point, why software testing is important. For that matter, why any kind of testing is important. First thing we already discussed, because it gives you the good user experience, right? Then the another point can be because developers and business analysts are human. So in software development life cycle, what happens? There are business analysts who get you the data from the client. There are developers who create the software, and then there are testers who test the software. SDLC we will discuss in detail in the next class. Okay. So why software testing? Because developers and business analysts are humans. And what humans do? Who are humans? Can anyone tell? Who are humans? Humans are someone who commits mistake, right? So humans are supposed to commit mistake. Okay. So don't think like no one will commit the mistake. Okay. So every one of us are supposed to commit some mistake or the other, right? While creating the software, while attending the documents, while talking to clients, any one of us can create do some kind of mistake. Okay, so humans are someone who commits mistake in day to day in day out, they are committing mistake in their life, right? So if you will not have the software testing team, then the product which will be made will not be of very good quality, right? So that's why the software testing is important. Next question, it's not an ideal world. Oh, this is very good point. It's not an ideal world. What is the meaning of this ideal world? Hmm? What is ideal world? Ideal world, anyone? Okay. Hmm. Its ideal world is something where we do certain kind of assumptions, right? Like assumptions can be this person will behave in such a way. Okay. He when I will tell him, he will reply back in such a way. That's a lot of assumptions that we make in our mind, right? So similarly, in the software also we make a lot of assumptions. Like when we have the software development team, suppose you have your developers, okay, and uh, and in your office it's a state of the art facility, like the best facility available in the world. You are using the internet speed at 100 mbps. 100 mbps, when I say the ideal world, it is basically slow, but it should be, let's take, like it's in GB, huh? For now I will leave it as 100 mbps only. Okay. The operating system which you are using is of Mac. All the developers have MacBook. Okay. All the developers, all the testers, they all have MacBooks. Okay. Internet connection is very good. Okay. The software which you are creating, okay, they are using it in high bandwidth thing, and they have their payment gateway also very quickly redirecting to the payments and everything, right? But when the same product comes to the market, what happens? When the same product comes to market, okay, suppose you have created your software, okay, a website which you have created, and all the developers had this much internet speed and this much this kind of operating system available to them, very good resolution monitors were available to them. They created this software, right? But when this same software comes to the market, what happens? The same software is in market now. Okay, then what will happen? We will have someone who will be having the 1 mbps speed, yes or no? Right? We will have someone who is using the Windows OS, and that too pirated. Right? Windows OS, okay, and their RAM speed of the laptop and everything is also not very good. Okay, and in the mobile site also they are using not even the Chrome, some other local browser they are using in the Chinese smartphones and everything which you can see in the market. Okay, so how your software will behave in certain kind of scenario? You have not tested it, right? Because you were assuming something ideal while creating the software. So for this, the software testing is important. It's a responsibility of software testing team to check the all the combinations which are available in the real world. Okay. The next one, the customers are king. Of course, if your customer is not finding the software to be good enough, then you are gone for good. Okay, you will not be able to do the business. Okay, then we have diversified uses. What is the meaning of diversified uses? It is same as the example which we took. Someone is using 4G internet connection, someone is using 3G, someone is using 2.7G. Okay, someone is using 4G, someone is using 3G, someone is using 2.7G also. Till now people are using 2.7G or the internet connection which are in kbps. Okay, so for all these reasons you need the software testing. The users is very diversified. One more example of diversified users can be someone is using it in English. Okay, the same software someone would like to use in Hindi. Okay, someone would like to use the same software in regional language. Okay, so the users of all the software is very diversified. So for that also you need software testing, right? Is it clear everyone till now? Clear? I am taking 20 seconds break. I need the answer in that. Okay, so I have received the answer from most of you and it's clear to everyone. So nice to hear it actually, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, then comes how to do the software testing. Okay, so what you guys know about the testing? Like every one of you have joined the course, so you must have certain kind of knowledge. Like automation has the more career opportunity, performance testing has more career opportunity. API testing is in these days. A lot of people are discussing about it. So what you know, which is what is the best kind of testing according to your career and everything right now? Can I quickly get the answer from some few of you who have heard about it? Very nice. So someone has pinged, Venkat has pinged, everything has its own importance, right? So I get to know a lot of freshers when they talk to me one on one or something like that. They all say like, I want to know about the automation testing. Why you know about the automation testing? Because there are more jobs available in the market for the automation testing. Okay, so then few of the freshers say, no, no, I know, I want to learn about the API testing. Why you want to know about the API testing? Because it has less coding. I don't know the coding. Okay, and still it will give me a very good salary. Then few people say, I don't want any kind of coding. I don't want to use Java at all. I don't want to use JavaScript at all. I will go into the performance testing because most of the things are record replay there, right? So one thing I would like to tell all of you is there is nothing which is better than something. Okay, everything has its own importance. Okay, anything which you will learn in a very good manner, you will do it in a good manner. Okay, so these are the different kinds of testings which are available. I will take it one by one. So of course, in this uh, class, you will learn about the manual testing only, right? How to write the test cases, test scenarios, API, API based API. Maybe I will ask someone else to take one session for the API testing. Then, of course, you will have how to write the test cases, test scenarios, and business cases, requirement traceability matrix. All the basics of testing I will tell you in this session. But today I will tell you about all these types of testing. What are they? Okay, so that few of your misconceptions about the testing can go away. Okay, so first of all comes the manual testing. This is like learning A to Z of language. Okay, to learn the English language, first you need to learn the A to Z of that, right? So manual testing is something like that. Without learning the manual testing, without understanding how to test, okay, you will not be able to do database testing, automation, web service, performance. Nothing you will be able to do. So it's like learning the A to Z. Okay, it is the most basic form of testing which you have to do, right? Manual testing. Okay, then comes the database testing. In database testing, what happens? Like you will test the database of the software. Like SQL, you must have learned about it, right? These days, MongoDB is also in, right? SQL is a language. MongoDB is a type of database, right? For this, people are using NoSQL and everything. Okay, so for these thing, you will test the database of the software. Okay, in database testing. In automation testing, of course, Selenium is there to automate the manual test cases. There are some of the APIs. I will not call the Selenium a live tool because tool is something which has record, replay, and everything. Selenium is not a tool. Selenium is a Java API on which you have to write your own code to test the software. Okay, of course, after Selenium, what else is there in automation testing? Cucumber is there, right? BDD. In Cucumber also somewhere you are using the Java things, right? BDD is there. All these things are there in automation testing these days, right? Then there is something for Angular applications also. I don't remember the name right now. Then for web services testing, you have API. This is the same as API testing. Few people call it API testing. You have rest assured in it, right? You must have heard about it. It is similar to Selenium. Then we have, of course, SOAP UI was one of the very uh, popular tool for this. Then Postman is there, right? So all these types we use in API testing. Then we have performance testing. In performance testing, load runner is one tool, JMeter is another tool. So these are the way to do test the software. Okay, so in all the things you will find so many things to do. Okay, performance testing is itself a vertical to learn and grow in your career. Web service testing is itself a vertical to learn and grow in your career. Similarly for automation testing, similarly for database testing. But for all of these things, you need to know about manual testing, which is going to be our focal point in this session. Okay, clear everyone? Clear? Okay, so it's heartening to see that the things are clear to everyone till now. Okay, then we will move to next. Career path in software testing. Okay, so this is also a very important question which comes to everyone's mind when they are freshers. Okay, so what you can do, like every one of you, I'm sure like most of you are going to start your career in the software testing. Yes or no? Can you quickly answer in Y or N? Just simply you can write yes, Y, and no, N. Okay, in the chat window. Most of you are starting your career in the software testing, or you are already there in the IT industry. Can you quickly poll? Okay, so we have the audience who are just starting their career in the software testing. So you all are in this phase, okay, trainee or the junior tester. Okay, then at this point of time, you have to learn everything, everything. Like don't focus on learning manual testing, don't focus on learning the database testing, performance testing. You have to learn everything which is there in the market. Okay, take your time. Like 3 months you can create. 15 days I will go give to manual testing. Next 1 month I will give to automation testing. Okay, next 1.5 month I will give to API testing. Okay, then again 15 days I will give to performance testing. That's how you should do when you are starting your career. Okay, so from there what will happen? Okay, from there what will happen? As I told, manual testing anyways you have to learn to start your career in the testing domain. When you will learn the performance testing, API testing, right? Uh, or API testing or the automation testing, then what will happen? You will get to know what is your area of expertise is going to be, what is your area of interest is going to be. Okay, then accordingly you can decide. You will become test engineer, then test analyst, then QA lead, then project manager. Okay, Then I have seen people who has been like into the QA for 5 6 years. Then they shifted into project management. That's a very good profile, all of you know, right? So then you can go to with 12 13 years of experience, you can become program manager. Okay, if you don't want to go into the management side, you want to hardcore technical life, then you can become the test architect. You will define all the things that will happen in the testing in your company. You will take all those calls. You can become automation expert, performance expert, and of course QA/QC expert. You don't want to do any kind of you don't want to go into the hardcore automation testing or the performance testing. Then you can be someone who is a jack of all trade. You will become the QA expert. Like this guy will know what can be performance tested, what can be automation tested, what can be API tested. He will not have the in-depth idea of anything, but he will know everything, right? So that's how your career can grow in the testing domain. Okay, right? Okay. So see, in the software uh, team, what happens? There are two kind of people. One are developers and one are testers. Of course, business analysts are also there. Okay, so there is a one difference between them. So what happens? This guy keeps on thinking, how can I make it? Okay, how can I make the software? And this guy keeps on thinking, how can I break the software? But ultimately, both are working to achieve the goal of good user experience, rather excellent user experience, not good user experience. We call user experience as UX also. Okay, so that's how it is going to be everywhere, right? Now we will come to our curriculum. Okay, what is going to be complete curriculum? We will go into the manual testing, complete coverage. Everything will be there: test cases, test scenarios, how to write, okay, and how to see when the development team is sending you something. Database testing basics I will cover. Automation testing basics, of course, you will have one session, not with me, but with the way to automation team. You can have one demo session with the automation testing for this course. Agile methodology, I'm going to cover the complete Jira process, Scrum, and everything, whatever happens. I will tell you about it in this course. Okay, so these are the tools we are going to discuss, like Jira, Bugzilla. Test link is not required. Any kind of software you can use for writing the software. But how to write a bug? Okay. Apart from this, what you will get from me is like after the curriculum. I am not someone who will tell you like after going through my class, you again go through the video and everything. That will not be required from you. Okay, it depends upon your interest. You want to practice, you practice. Otherwise, the all the basics will be clear by attending this class only. Of course, when you will practice, you will have the better hold on the test cases, concepts. Okay, when you will see the websites, you will get to know more things about the software which is already there, right? So, what you will get, like how to write the test cases. This is the one of the important thing, right? Types of testing. These are the questions which comes in the interviews and everything. Okay, like what is agile? Agile is the in word these days. Okay, and then what is Jira? Jira, I will tell you like how this tool completely works. How to create a bug. Okay, bugs, how to create it. Then I will tell you about what else, like how to, what is the difference between testing on mobile, testing on website. Okay, and what are the basic differences that you need to keep in mind, what to do when you have so many test cases and you have the very limited time to test. So these are the things which we are going to discuss in our curriculum. Okay, anything which you think is missing from the curriculum, or you'd like, you were expecting that it will be included, please write it down in the chat window. I am holding for 30 seconds. I haven't got any answer till now. What you are expecting from this course? I will repeat my question. What is your expectation from the course? What is your expectation? So you are going to give your time, right? Of course, you have must have taken the admission into the way to automation. So what is going to be your expectation from this course? If you don't have any expectation, that's wrong. I don't know anything about web like HTML. That's fine, Manoj. It has nothing to do with the software testing, HTML. You will be able to do, Manoj. We are going to discuss the black box testing. I'm updating myself. That's good, Veena. Maybe then I think you already know. You just want to refresh the concepts. That's fine. Anyone else? You will not have any problem, Manoj, in whatever discussion we will have. I'm from non-IT background. That's fine. IT, I'm not expecting what I'm expecting from you. It will come to the next discussion. After this question, I will come to that. What is your expectation? You will get your answer in next 5-10 minutes, Manoj. Current curriculum as big now. Okay, good, Venkat. Thank you. Everyone asks for automation. So I already told about it, I think, Manoj. Like yes, of course, automation is a good thing. I will not ask you to be regressive and don't learn about the automation. Okay, you should learn about automation. Okay, everyone is asking about the automation. I think you are talking about the market. Okay, you should learn about the automation. That's good. But for as I told, like learning manual testing is going to be A to Z. It's not, of course, it's not a complete testing. I will not say if you know about uh, the manual testing, then you are the master of testing. No, it is not. Okay, you should know, you should learn about automation testing, you should learn about performance testing, you should learn about API testing. Actually, there should be no end to learning. Okay, but this is the basic which you need to learn, right, Manoj? Will there be anything to be understanding the requirement documents? These things, Venkat, I will tell in detail how to. Of course, we cannot use any client document to understand like how you will do. But yes, the example I will take, and the document also, example document also I will provide to you, through which you can see how the functional specification document comes, and how testing people write the scenarios out of it, how they write test cases out of it. This is going to be the focal point of our discussion, right? It will be there, Venkat. Any other question, guys? For what is curriculum is going to be like? Are you all happy with the curriculum like I'm going to provide? Yeah, Jira I will provide. That thing, Manoj, you will have to ask in the core team of institute. Okay, I'm not the correct person to answer this question. Jira access I will provide. I thought you are asking about the that thing. So when I will discuss the Jira, I will tell you how to use it. It's a very good tool actually. Is this course enough to write the which certification exam you want to sit in, Veena? Which certification? Testing, which testing certification? ISTQB, right? Yeah, that will be this will provide you the building block of ISTQB certification. I can forward you the books, the sample questions and everything if you really want to sit in that exam, ISTQB foundation level exam. Of course, this will provide the building block to sit in that exam. Okay, so I think so many questions being asked already related to curriculum. We will go to the next point and the last point for today. Okay, someone was asking me like, what if I don't know CS? I am from non-IT background and all those things, right? So basically, see, these are the four things which is required to learn about any of the things which you want to learn in. Perfect, Abigali. That will, if you have already done the course, but want to learn more about the testing, that this course will again help you in that also, right? That will be manual testing is completely theoretical only, Abigali. Okay, Abigail. Sorry for the wrong name pronunciation. Okay, so these are the basic four things which is required from you. You should have the passion to learn. Okay, you should not sit in the class just for the sake of sitting in it. Okay, you should interact. You should interact a lot. Okay, you should have the correct attitude to learn, good communication skills and analytical skills. That's the only the fourth thing which is required. Even if you have just completed your 12th, you can learn about the manual testing. That's not the issue. Okay, of course you will know about the Java if you know about scripting. Okay, these things will help you in your automation courses. Okay, but in manual testing is more about learning the process, learning the how the things happen in the industry, and more importantly applying your mind to do the things. That is the most important thing in the manual testing. Okay, so that's the only requirement. Any other question, guys? Any other questions? Okay, so as you can see here, I have mentioned something like who is a good software tester. You should have very good written and communication skill. Productivity should be good. Attitude should be good. Analytical skills should be good. Passion should be there. And technical skills you have to learn. All other things are, of course, you can learn about written and communication skills as well. All other things are intrinsic in you. Okay, you should have the passion to work. You should have the very good analytical skills. You should have the attitude to learn, right? Then of course you can learn about the communication skills, you can learn about the technical skills. If you have these things, then you will be a very good team member. Not only I will say the good software tester, you will be a very good team member in any of the organization, right? So this was about the demo session that we had planned today, right? In the next session we will discuss about SDLC, software development lifecycle. Then of course there will be coming like STLC, then the various models of the software development and agile. I will keep on telling what we are going to discuss next, so that if you want you can go and come prepared. Okay, so in the next session we are going to discuss about SDLC, and class time is going to be 8 a.m. IST. And everyone is fine with this time. 8 a.m. IST. Will there be a dummy project? Dummy project will not be there actually, Venkat, but because we will be discussing about a lot of things. Okay, we will be discussing about a lot of cross because in automation or uh, API testing, if you attend the course, what happens? They take one project and they completely automate it and show it to you. But for us, it is going to be little bit different path. Okay, we'll be looking into a lot of different kind of scenarios. Okay, we have to look into the e-commerce application also, how BFSI segment works, right? And how the mobile application works. So we will have to look into more than one thing. So I will not be taking any one example, any one dummy project for your learning. Because we need to go into various domains. We want to learn about the manual testing of all the domains. Okay, so that's the reason I'm not taking any one project. It will limit your learning. If I say you have to test only this e-commerce website, it is going to limit your learning, right? So we will be keeping our discussion key very general, so that any website, any mobile application, anything which comes to you, you can think of it in a very analytical manner. How I will test it, what will happen, a lot of decisions you can make out of it. No, Abigail, it's not tomorrow. Abigail, sorry. It will happen on the weekend only, like Saturday, Sunday. Okay, and the timing I have chosen in such a way, like of course, in the weekend it's best time to learn if you are based out in India. Okay, so it's the best time to do the learning in the morning itself. And if you are not in India, then it's a late night for everyone else. That's also a very good time actually to learn. It's a peace everywhere around. Okay, so I hope everyone is fine with the time, right? Anyone who is not fine with the timing, please type in the chat window. We will discuss here on only. 6 p.m. is fine, Akansha. Okay, we have one vote for evening. But the thing is, right now we are going to take it in the morning slot itself, Akansha. So it will be better if you can attend it in the morning only. Okay. Otherwise, if you want, you can go through the recording. But that is not the something which I will want. I want everyone to attend the class actually, because a lot of questions you can ask in the class that you cannot do in the videos. Oh, it's late night in London. Okay, so let me go through it. Okay, the team will update with the timing. Hmm. Most probably it will be early, like 8 a.m. IST only. We can make it 9 a.m. also. 8 a.m. is better. Okay, otherwise we can discuss on it in the group that we have for this thing. Okay, I will ask the way to automation team to look into the timing, and they will tell you what's the time is going to be for the next class. Okay, if anyone is finding it odd, then we can have the recordings and they can see it later on. It's 4 weeks. Okay, 4 weeks you will be able to complete the whole testing module. 4 weeks class, 8 classes. You will have the idea of everything. So I think this can be managed. For me also, it will be a little bit difficult for in the weekday, weekend at 8 a.m. in the morning. But since we were getting a lot of inquiries for the testing, so I thought I will take this up again. Okay. So for learning, we will have to do some kind of extra work. That's fine. I will request everyone to do that. Will that be enough to get me to the write the exams and look for a job? Yeah, it's up to you, like Leslie. Okay, so you can like if it depends upon your learning as well before looking out for a job. How much you learn, it's up to you. But yes, the curriculum which we are going to cover, it will help you all out in the overall development in your software testing domain. Okay, you will be getting everything that is required for the manual testing jobs. Okay, any other question, guys? Any other reservations with? Will you help with the CV? That I can do. If you need, what should I put in the CV and everything? You can email to me. Okay, I will provide you that thing. Hmm? Okay, so I hope everyone is fine with the timing as well of it. Okay, so is there any particular device to be used in software testing? I mean, like what is placement should? Nah, that's fine, Abigail. Anything. You can go through the sessions in anywhere you want. It should you just should be able to write, and you should just be able to open the websites and everything. Your internet connection should be good, and the laptop should be okay. Not very high configuration is not required for learning manual testing. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other reservations with the timing? Okay. So I hope everyone is clear with the time also. They are fine with it actually. Right? So see you guys on the next Saturday, 8 a.m. IST. Right? It will be great if you can go through the things which I told you today again, and all the recordings and all the PPTs which I will be using throughout the class from the next class, you will be getting it. Okay. So thanks a lot for being such an interactive audience in the first class itself. It was really nice interacting with you all. Anyone want to talk? I can unmute them if they want. Anyone want to talk? I can unmute them. Otherwise, you guys have been very interactive. This batch has been very interactive in the chat window itself. I'm happy with that thing. Okay, so no one want to talk as well. They are happy with the chat window interaction only. That's great. We can stop our session for today. We will see you on Saturday, next Saturday, 8 a.m. IST. Okay, this class will be around 2 hours we are blocking. Okay, but ultimately we will be covering our sessions, every session in 1.5 hours. Okay, after that, for 15-20 minutes, I will be available for taking up your questions and whatever discussions we have. All the curriculum that we have, we will be able to complete in 1.5 hours. Okay, no, it will be twice in a week, Meena, Saturday and Sunday both. So Saturday, Sunday, 8 classes. That's what the curriculum is. Okay. Okay. So see you guys on next Saturday, 8 a.m. IST. Yeah, 8 a.m. on both days. Okay. Timing we can see, like if some I am not available, then of course there will be change. But the schedule is like that only just now. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you for such a for being such a great audience. Thank you again.